What's up, fragrance connoisseurs? Are you looking for fragrances that are truly beast mode, like you just ate a power up on a video game? If you want to dominate the room, this is the video for you. I'm going to tell you about the top fragrances in my collection that are truly beast mode, 10 to 12 hours and massive projection. So stay tuned for station identification and we'll get started. Okay, YouTube, we're back. These are truly the beast mode fragrances that I have in my collection, and we're going to start with an easy one. Mancers Red Tobacco. This is a screw-off cap, and I know that some people say that's a difference. What I can say, Cedra Rosé, not a screw-off cap. It's the magnetic cap, and this one, I guess, is reformulated, and it does not perform. It's horrible. Projects maybe an hour, and it's terrible. However, Red Tobacco, beast mode. This is definitely going to dominate the room. It's going to fill it up. Some people don't like the initial opening. I actually kind of like it. It's not bad to me. But when you get into this, it's a really nice tobacco fragrance. It's going to be a little bit spicy. It's going to start off with some cinnamon and some fruit notes. It's going to have some white pear, and it's going to have red apple, white pear. It's really a nice opening to me, but it is nuclear. It is definitely going to fill a room. Everybody's going to notice you. If you really want everyone to know what you're wearing, this is the one to do it. The base is really nice. Of course, it's got tobacco, red tobacco, and it has musk, woods, and it says it has some oud in it. I really don't get the oud prominently, but this is one that will get you noticed. Gets a lot of compliments too. I think it's really nice. Next one, going to one of my favorites, and I've talked about before. This is Masala, and this one is by Arabian Oud. Almost every Arabian Oud I have is a great performer. It is not a problem at all with performance or projection, longevity. It is really good. This one is a gourmand type, edible. It's really nice. I only do 4 sprays, maybe 5, and usually I'm an 8 to 10 spray type of person. This one is nuclear. It's going to fill a room. It's edible, it's spicy, it's rose petals, it's oud, it's saffron. It's really nice, and dark chocolate. It is really a great performer. It's going to last. You put it on clothes, you're going to have to wash it twice. And even on skin, you're going to have to wash it twice. This one is a great one. If you like a gourmand feel, you like dark chocolate, and with a rose oud type blend, really nice. Next one we're going to go to Montel, Ristretto, Ristretto Intense Cafe. So just all those different foreign names. I want to make sure I got it right. Ristretto Intense Cafe. This one smells to me a little like, very similar to Rosewood. And this is Rosewood by Arabian Oud, another strong performer. But today I just want to highlight the Montel. The Montel is a nice fragrance. To me, less on the coffee type note and more on the rose. That's why it smells like Rosewood, which doesn't have a coffee note in it. To me, similar. You're going to get rose in the opening, rose in the mid. It's really rose dominant, and it's a really nice fragrance. You're also going to get coffee in the opening and roasted coffee in the mid. So, but again, you can pick the note of coffee, but it is not the dominant factor to me. More, it is a sweet rose. So in the dry down, you're gonna really see the vanilla, the caramel, the white musk, and the amber. It is a very nice fragrance, nuclear. It lasts and lasts and lasts. So this one is a great one. Again, if you're looking for more of the coffee part of it, I really think Intense Cafe by Montel has more of the coffee dominant forward note. However, I really like this one. Really glad it's in my collection. Next, I want to talk about Scorpion Intense by Odeon. This one did come recommended to me by Curly Fragrance. This is where I got it from. Watching a Curly Fragrance video one night and got online, picked it up straight from Odeon, got it shipped straight there. This one is also a very, very strong performer. It projects and projects. It is very Middle Eastern and it's going to give you a Middle Eastern vibe. When you go with this one, you are going to understand right from the opening, it's going to have a rose oud. The oud is not skanky. It's very well blended. It has wild berries in it. I also believe it has saffron. It's a little incense, and it has some wood, some amber wood and batala wood. It is a very nice fragrance. I've gotten a lot of compliments with it. Maybe polarizing, depending on how you like Oriental, Middle Eastern fragrances. It is very strong. People are going to notice. The next, I'm showing you that I still have, and like I tell you before, I get a lot of samples. This one, actually, I did get a full bottle of it. And this is, some people say it's cutie, some people say Katai. However you want to say it, it's by Unique Luxury.
Ron, where are you? Where is Ron right now?
This one is a very, very nice whiskey fragrance. It is boozy to the core. From the opening to the dry down, it is going to give you a very, very strong boozy fragrance. So if you do not like boozy type fragrances, this is not for you. It is very loud. It is going to project, and in fact, because it's so boozy, I do not recommend that you wear it at night driving alone, because if you get stopped by the police, you will be walking straight lines and doing exercises trying to see if you can touch your finger to your nose. It is very strong in booziness, but it's a really nice, well-blended fragrance. It's boozy in the whiskey, but it also has a dry down, and the base has tobacco, amber, sandalwood, and vanilla. It's a really, really nice fragrance. One of my favorites, and in fact, it could make my top 10 coming up. I haven't had a whole lot of time because I got it somewhere towards the middle to the end of the winter season, but I'm really liking it a lot. I really think it's a great fragrance. And like I said, I bought the full bottle after having a decant sample of it. Really nice. I think you'll enjoy it. Have to like boozy fragrances. Next, we're going to go into Amouage Interlude Black Iris. Now, I know I could have also put Interlude in this one, but however, I like the powdery nature of Black Iris just a little better. But both of them are powerful. Interlude is even more powerful than this one. However, this one is going to get you noticed. It is polarizing. Some people love it, some people hate it. It's definitely woody, powdery. It's a little sweet, and to me, it is a smoky masterpiece. You are going to get, of course, Orris is going to be in it, the iris type powdery note. A Lebanon and myrrh. That's that frankincense and myrrh, which I say remind me of the Three Wise Men. It's a very, very nice blend. The labdanum and amber. Labdanum is really just another type amber leathery note. And the base, you're gonna get oud. It's gonna be blended really well. The smokiness comes out, and the oud is not skanky or barnyard at all. You have a leather, sandalwood, and then patchouli and cedar. It will last and last. It is a nice kind of by the fireplace type fragrance. To me, I like it better than by the fireplace, and it's going to be a staple. Will get you noticed. Some people like it, especially women. Some women like it, some women don't. I don't wear it necessarily for the compliments. I have got compliments with it, but I wear it because I enjoy it myself. Let's see, last but not least, we will get into Amouage again. Most Amouages are beast mode. This is Overture Man. And most Amouages are beast mode, except for the reformulation of Jubilation 25. Nate the Great will let you know that he was not happy about that one. Overture Man is going to be polarizing as well. Amouage really do make some distinct fragrances. They're not going to be mass appealing. They're not going to be something that you can easily identify with something else. They really have unique and distinct fragrances. This one is decadent and opulent. It's royal, it's spicy, it's leathery. However, there is a cumin note that comes in a little animalic. Uh, Nate the Great has this one also. He wore it, and somebody said at the beginning it smells like armpits. I don't. I get the animalic part of the note of it. I don't really get that it smells like armpits, but I can understand where they get that from. However, one thing I can say, and I'll say about all of them, is when you get a fragrance delivered, if you're not buying it from the store, let it sit for a week or two to kind of settle. Especially Katai, when I first got it, the oud when it was shipped, it was dominant, and that was even in the decant of it. The oud was so forward and dominant that I didn't like it, but then I tried it again about a month later and fell in love with it. This is the same thing when it first got shipped. The cumin was really, really dominant in it, and it gives you this kind of body odor type vibe. But when it settles down and when it blends in, it's really, really going to be nice. So what you're going to be looking at this, it has a cognac note. To me, it has the same type of leather vibe that is in Journeyman. It's just that they amp it up and they add some more spices to it. So cognac, cumin, cardamom, nutmeg, saffron are going to be in the opening. You're going to get the myrrh and labdanum. Of course, a lot of times Amouage is going to put in myrrh in their fragrances. The labdanum gives it that amber type vibe and accord. There's cinnamon, there's benzoin, patchouli, and geranium, which is going to give you kind of like a green rose. The base is going to be smoke and incense. It's a smoky leather and clary sage to round it out. It's a great dry down, lasts forever. If you want to feel in the air, now if you put your nose right up to it, especially when you first spray it, you may get that animalic vibe, but in the air, this is going to smell amazing. You're going to get compliments. Like I said, let it settle. You may want to spray this maybe a half an hour before you're going out, just to kind of let it settle if you don't like that animalic opening. To me, as I get more and more into ouds and some of the animalics, it doesn't bother me as much, and I'm starting to appreciate it more. But this is where we are, and this is the last one. What's up, fragrance connoisseurs? If you made it this far, please like the video, subscribe, share, and comment. We are doing a lot of things to try to get more content out and having your support. We're racing to 500 subscribers. We are doing a giveaway when we come to 500. Everyone who is a subscriber is entered to win, and we will go and do that randomly and do things like this. Valentino Uomo, Born in Roma, Cold Fantasy was one of our favorite fragrances of the year, and we're looking to do a fragrance giveaway with something designer like that. It could be that exact fragrance. We'll give a choice of a few, and it will go to one of our lucky subscribers. So we look forward to it. Thank you. Take care. God bless.